What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about some sad news and also a little worrying in terms of where this could go in the future. We're talking about more layoffs, and specifically at Crystal Dynamics. Now, this comes courtesy of all of our favorite publisher, Embracer Group, who we've talked quite a bit about the very short amount of things that you need to know in case you aren't caught up, right? They were basically basing their entire next couple years and what they'd be doing off of one deal, I believe a $2 billion deal that ended up falling through. So because that fell through, Embracer Group basically broke. They spent all that money acquiring all these studios, didn't really seem to have that much of a dynamic plan, and then they started to try to, I guess, save money as best as they can. They shut down the studio of Saints Row, right? We talked about that one. And now, I guess when all that stuff was happening, they had said that they were really going to try to not impact Perfect Dark and Tomb Raider. And you can imagine they probably don't want to touch the big anything that could make them a substantial amount of money, right? And specifically with Crystal Dynamics here, you got things going through, or I guess contracts with Amazon. You got things mixed up with Microsoft because they're helping with Perfect Dark, right? So that is a studio you definitely don't want to touch. And for a while, they said we're not going to, and there were really no signs that they were going to touch Crystal Dynamics. Well, that trend stopped today because layoffs happened at Crystal Dynamics. Now, I believe it was 9 or 10 people in all. So it's not the worst. This is not like talking about 50, or half the team is gone or anything like that. It was 9 brand/marketing individuals, we'll call them, and 1 IT employee. And, they're asking if there's any other companies out there that have a position of kind of equal, right? They kind of just jump over, let them know they want to get these people work if they. And so on the surface level, it's not the worst thing, but we're already, like, the reason why it's worrying maybe more than anything else, right? Like, number one, you wish these people the best of luck and hope that they land on their feet very, very soon. But, like, okay, can we stop here? Because already we were like, well, Embracer Group's not looking great. In fact, they're looking kind of terrible right now. And then it's like, all right, well, they'll leave Crystal Dynamics alone. Well, now they're not leaving Crystal Dynamics alone. Now they're going after them in terms of layoffs, right? So I guess the big question that we'll just literally have to see, because you can't trust these executives at any of their words, right? We'll have to see just basically over the next couple months if this was step one of a bigger layoff thing or if this was really all they're going to do. I got to be honest, the pessimistic side of me is kind of coming out here. I would be pretty worried that within the next few weeks, next few months, we hear, okay, 25, 30, 40 people were laid off across the other divisions, let's say, of Crystal Dynamics. Because what you have right now, brand marketing people, maybe these are like trying to trim the fat, right? Like, well, we really don't need them. You do probably need brand and marketing people, but maybe they had more than they needed. Maybe they could afford to kind of get rid of these people, not like justifying it, but like when they're trying to save money or they're really looking and they're saying, all right, well, we don't want to fire anybody, but we got to do it to some people. Where are we going to attack them? This is probably the best case scenario. However, is this again step one of, okay, well, now we got rid of them. Well, like, do we need, if there's 15 writers, do we need them all? Can we get rid of 4 of you? Can we go here with the level design people? Can we get rid of a couple of you? That's where I'd be really afraid kind of going forward. But I guess the optimistic side, kind of coming back to talk just for a second, does have to remember what I said actually in the beginning of the video. You would think that this is not something you want to do. Like, I know they lost billions of dollars. I know they are in so much financial trouble, right? I imagine they sell. In fact, I think, there's the rumors of Gearbox, right? That they probably are going to sell Gearbox in the near future. All right, I understand. Like, I truly get it. Like, what are you going to do? You have to do something. However, this is a team that can make you money. Like, you got to, I think, analyze these things and say, okay, they're probably costing them a lot of money because it's probably one of the most staffed studios they have. It's probably one of the most expensive games that in terms of Tomb Raider or even Perfect Dark, right? But at the same time, you are going to make more money off of this than you will with probably 50, because remember, they kind of do AA teams, some indie teams. You're probably going to make more money off of this than you would like 20 other studios that you own. So you got to be careful what you're touching here, because this has potential to actually help them out of a financial situation. If they gut the team, if this makes Tomb Raider get delayed, which I don't think this layoff thing would, but if Tomb Raider or Perfect Dark or whatever gets delayed because of this, well, obviously that's not going to make you money, is it? That's going to delay the money that you're going to be making. So hopefully hopefully it'll all be okay. We'll be watching it closely, or I'll be watching it. There's no we here. It's just me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.